So Call of Duty has been out for 3 years now, with 3 separate anniversary events. So with the coming of the 4th anniversary, just around the corner, I was feeling a bit nostalgic. This made me go back to my accounts and look at my collection of OG guns, back when Call of Duty Mobile had matching set pieces like the G-Series collection, Color Burst, April Fools, and one of my favorites, the Glacier skins, which was and still is the only animated rear skin in the game. So these got me thinking, and I got an idea. What if I could go back, select 2 OG guns, equipped with OG skins, and see how they fare in today's top 5,000 legendary BR lobbies? So I ended up picking the very first 2 epic skins I received in 2019, the AK-47 Red Action and the BY-15 Red Action, and then jumped into the action. But it would have been easy if I played solo versus solos, so I made certain rules to make this an actual challenge, a fun one, depending on whose perspective. So rule number 1, it has to be solo versus squads. And to see if that was not hard enough, I'm only allowed to get a gun kill with a custom weapon. Which means if I pick up a ground loot, it is an automatic fail. But I can defend myself by any means necessary, which means executions like this, grenades, and cluster takedowns, like this, and this, or just running around beating the living daylights out of anybody. That is also allowed, as you will see with this unfortunate gentleman over here. Vehicles are only allowed after I hear this.
Airdrop incoming.
Then, I'll need to make my way to the airdrop, pick up my loadout, and get with the program. With the 4th rule being, getting a minimum of 15 kills with not standing still for more than 10 seconds. This is to prevent me from not camping the entire game. So I decided to land far away from everybody else. And in this case, I chose Sakura. So I jumped and did my best to get there. I landed at one of the houses and started looting. And then this happened. I picked up a gun, which meant that it was an automatic fill. So I had to do this, go back to the lobby, and start it off all over again. See, what happened here was, there is a function in the game that is called auto loot, and I had it on by default, which meant that I would pick up a loot even if I'm just hovering over it. So I had to first of all go search for it in the settings, because I had no idea where it was anymore, turn it off, and then get back to playing the game so I don't make the same mistake twice. So my second attempt saw me jumping off to the floating platform for some reason. I guess old habits die hard. I was almost there when I asked myself what in the world was I thinking. I immediately did a U-turn, tried to land as safely as possible because, mind you, I'm not supposed to be picking any weapons, and the floating platform is where most players land to just get the thrill out of a fight. But I was not allowed to pick up a gun, so how did I expect myself to fight? I made my way out of there post-haste. I prioritized myself in looting healables, that is, the black, blue, and kinetic ammo plates, just to keep my health up. And for offense, I looted lethals like the grenade, clusters, and also tacticals like the smoke grenade, just in case I find myself in a sticky situation. All these, coupled with my smoke bomber class, should surely get the job done, right? I made my way to heat, executed the bots to get a kill on the board, and then stayed at the edge of zone, so I avoid putting myself in a precarious situation without anything to defend myself. The airdrop landed, so I got myself a vehicle and drove straight for it. I had no time to be cautious because I needed 15 kills, and mind you, by the time the first drop comes and I get my gunsmith, close to, if not more than half of the players have been sent back to the lobby, so I needed to move quick.
Nope.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Yes, that happened, but I didn't let it diminish my determination to succeed. So, I jumped back into it. After getting my gunsmith, I made my way to Kill House and tried engaging some enemies to get some kills on the board. That was a close one, and I had no idea where I was getting shot from, so I needed to move. Wow, I got lucky there. I shouldn't be doing something like this, but at this point, I can't afford to be cautious. Ah, the infamous crouchy crouchy. Then, this happened. It all went downhill from here on. And this was the one where I found out that I cannot jump and throw a smoke bomb at the same time. COD Mobile logic. Now he wants to throw the smoke. Nice. And my personal favorite, the one where I die outside the safe zone because I was trying to get to the only drop that was available. I mean, there were times when I had good fights with some teams. At this point, I had remembered that I was a master of timing space, so I went back to my rewind class. Ultimately, this was the outcome. Death after death after death. At this point, I thought about giving up and forgetting the video altogether. I failed so many times, one of my friends thought I was going for clips. But just as I was about to quit, I got this lobby. I added in standoff and proceeded to loot as I normally would. Don't blame me. I didn't have the patience, nor the time. I made my way to heat when I saw this guy coming from the revived flight. I proceeded to engage. I don't know what was going on here, but after so many tries, I wasn't planning on missing the opportunity. Fortunately, the card gods had shown me favor, and the airdrop was right next to me. I hopped on a chopper, flew to the airdrop, and got my AK-47 Red Action. I almost messed it up here, but I quickly recovered. Armed with nothing but my AK and the rage of so many failed attempts, I engaged. Fueled by my determination to finish this challenge, I knew I had to get it done this time. Wiped the final guy on their team and moved on to collect my BY-15 Red Action. I was so close this time, and I wasn't prepared to let anybody stop me. This was my time, and I was gonna make it count. Nothing was gonna stop me from completing my objective. Not this guy. And certainly not this guy. I was tearing through anything and everything that stood in my way. Be it bot or man, they were definitely gonna go down. I could feel it, and I wasn't about to let up. I was using every strat and every tactic that I knew to make sure I got the win. Going invisible is not gonna save you from this rage. Ah, my own nemesis, the demon dogs. Well, I say, not today. GG's. 17 kills in challenge completed. It was an honor doing this with you guys. See you in the next one. Oh, like and subscribe.